I have to talk to both of you about the elephant in the room, which is AI. India is very behind the curve when it comes to AI. China already has its own DeepSeek. We've seen a lot of innovations in the AI space coming out of the United States. How do you, as educationists, how are you ensuring that students are ahead of the curve when they join the workforce where AI is concerned? And do you see AI as a big disruptor in the skilling space? Do you see AI as a big disruptor in the jobs market? What are the kind of jobs that children who graduate, for instance, from Ashoka, and children who are studying at the moment, the kind of jobs that they'll have to work with, or they'll have to aspire for to make themselves or stay relevant in an AI world?
I'm very excited about AI. So firstly, we have built a school of advanced computing where we have, not only as part of computer science, obviously AI is a critical part, but more excitingly, because I'm very excited about the fact that across many departments, actually now we have, AI courses, and students people doing research in AI across almost 15 departments. So it's not restricted to computer science itself. So I think India can really lead in applied AI, and we must prepare our students for that. They have to be AI literate. We can build upon this foundational layer the fastest because we have this human capability with our IT services firms that are already building for the rest of the world, but even creating startups that can do that at the application. I mean, of course, government is adequately concerned also about the foundational layer, but that's beyond our pay grade. I think our students can definitely contribute towards the application layer. I'm also very excited because we built a top school of bioscience and also natural science and mathematics. And in those areas, AI is playing a very disruptive role. So computational biology, physics and AI, and we have programs in these areas and research going on in these areas. And I can see that we're going to see new discovery much faster with drug discovery, for instance, and new applications within bioscience, leveraging. We have a center that works on AI for healthcare and many other such areas. So I think we should lean in and really view it. AI is here. It's a disruptive force. It's the biggest disruptive force we've seen. I think higher ed is here to stay. We need to leverage it, whether it's, and not just within computer science, but across the institution, every student. It's like mathematics. All of us need to be quantitatively trained to some extent to prosper in the real world, whatever we study, whether it's psychology or economics or science or what have you. So the same is true, with AI as well. So I think Ashoka being a broad institution, because AI is not going to restrict itself to one area. I think it's going to be all pervasive. So I think Ashoka has that advantage of interdisciplinarity. And with these schools of advanced computing, school of bioscience, school of natural sciences, but we also have the humanities. And I think that's very important. At the end of the day, in a world where technology is going to be more pervasive, you need to think about the impact of technology on society, right? The social sciences teach that. You need to be grounded in ethics and look at the ethics of AI. And what will matter most is your own humanity, empathy, how much you care about others, etc. And the humanities teaches you that.
Right.
So I think having that as part of any institution is going to be, and students taking subjects in these areas is going to be very important as part of a well-rounded education.
How do you see, Mr. Sinha, AI disrupting the education space and the kind of jobs that we can expect?
I think the way education and learning will be delivered is going to fundamentally change. And while Ashish referred to how AI is being taught and used across disciplines and also in the research, I think how we teach at Ashoka and how students learn at Ashoka will fundamentally change. We are at the very early stages of understanding that. I think institutions around the world are grappling with that. Everyone's first reaction is, stop the cheating, right? That people are using ChatGPT to do assignments. But I think that's a trivial problem. I think the larger problem is, what do you teach now that people have access to a lot of knowledge and information. I think that's where Ashoka will be distinctive, and we'd like it to be distinctive over time. We are at the early stages of figuring out what that means, and I think every institution around the world is struggling with it. I do think that one of the things that our students coming out of Ashoka will have or should have is the ability to apply AI to solve real big world problems, right? I think a lot of the usage of AI right now, which you read about and in the popular narrative, is what I think are very trivial, fun examples, or helping improve your email, or coming up with some research or doing, but really solving unsolved problems
yes.
is where this becomes a transformative technology. Equipping our students to be able to look at AI as that kind of tool or technology is what I think we need to do for our students. Then they will be resilient to whatever comes after that, because it's impossible to predict what the world will look like. But being able to be masters of using this to solve real problems at their workplace, or as entrepreneurs, or as social scientists, academics, policy makers, government officials, is really what we need to equip our students with. And I'm pretty confident that we are on the path to be able to